Hey everybody, welcome back to Kindred Spirits. Last time we got to plan a little study date with Ano and Hina, and we also got to search for a secret spot for Maki and Aihara senpai to spend some time alone together on campus. So we did a lot of meddling actually, now that I think about it last time. But now we're back from the weekend and refreshed, I guess, because nothing exciting went on these days. And here we go, picking up on the 21st with Yuna's story again. Monday, the beginning of the week. Arriving at school at my usual time, I was greeted at the gate by the two Kindred Spirits. Looks like Sachi finally got to her. She's now full-on calling them Kindred Spirits. What's up with you two? You're finally here. It took you long enough. This is when I always get here. Good morning, Yuna-san. It's a bit sudden, but we have something we'd like to report to you. Sachi-san started, then she went on to explain. The Broadcasting Club trio arrived at school a little before me. When they did, they were discussing their club activities for today. After school, they'd been interviewing the captain of the track and field team for their regular show. The track team captain is a third year. In other words. The three of them are going to the inner building? They were talking about doing it in her classroom, so they've got to be. That's where all the third year's rooms are. So that means... Yep, it's Sachi-san's chance to shine. I think that's a little beside the point, but it's true that Sachi-san will be able to get close to them there. If Sachi-san can read a feeling of love from one of the three, well... Three? Yes, that's right. Didn't Sachi-san say she couldn't read groups of people clearly since their feelings get mixed together? It's fine, I know Sachi-san can do it. Oh, Megumi. Sachi-san's #1 fan. Always positive, as long as it has to do with Sachi. If you're Yuna, forget it. I'm very happy for your support, Megumi, but... They're definitely going. We just need to pull one of them away somehow. If we do that, then Sachi-san will be able to tell which of the two has those feelings. And what if it's neither of them? Then it's obviously the one who isn't there. Yeah, Megumi, come on. Get with the program. Oh, I get it. So we need to somehow keep one from going to the inner building, somehow. They said the interview would be after school. Got it. I'll think about it. Yes. Yuna comes up with the plan, so I don't expect anything different. But of course I couldn't think of the way to separate one of them from the others, especially when they're doing club activities. I thought and thought, but I couldn't come up with anything. What do I do? I have to think of something. Whoa, what a cheerful voice. So much cheer I barely remember what I was thinking about. Yes, always can trust Ano to come in and cheer us up, be a good friend. You know, she provides entertainment, especially when she forgets things. I raised my head to find Ano posing with a thumb up in front of me. Oh, please, Ano. We know you forget. You're forgetful. It's okay. If anyone could, it would be you. Something is a little odd about you today, Ano. Oh god, I've been there. Too old to do it now, but the days of staying up late when you're in high school and a teenager and even a young person, a young adult, man, you just feel like you're getting away with something. It is wonderful.
してた満喫ライフ漫画喫茶と満喫をかけてみました。
Yikes, this doesn't look
お
good.
かげで今日は今のところ忘れ物はありません。
That's impressive. You would think someone who's forgetful might forget, or a normal person would forget something if they didn't sleep. But maybe with Ano it's like reverse, because she's just naturally forgetful. I don't
本
know.
当ですよね。多分
I'm just gonna get tired going along with this. Instead of talking to Ano, I should figure this out.
そして今日も朝は電車で放送部ご一行様と一緒でした。あ、そう。え？放送部？ Yes。
Yes, Ano always coming through for us. Yes.
ミナッチとハイテンション&ローテーションの噛み合わないトークが花ざっくり。
Yeah, probably. I bet. Wait, more importantly, the broadcasting club.
あっと、ここで忘れ物発覚。ねえ、何かす DVD、私忘れてきちゃった。うん、今ならきっとセーフ。30分ルール適用。ちょっと渡してくるね。
I apply the 30-minute rule. What is that rule? I don't know. She's meeting Miyama-san to give her a DVD?
ちょっと待って、おーっと、ここでで、このネタはさすがに古いか。何よな。
Is that an airplane reference? I mean, obviously it is. Is airplane so popular that in Japan that's like a thing? That's something that gets referenced there? Or is this just a translation pun, translating an idiom or something? That's pretty funny.
それ、私が三山さんに渡してあげようか。お、ユナが？なんで？ああ、今私に行くとすれ違うかもしれないでしょ。ほうほう。休み時間もほら移動とかいろいろあるし、昼休みはお弁当で。うんうん。放課後なら私三山さんの居場所わかるから、放課後まで私が預かって。
After all this, I realized, what the heck am I saying? I'm completely incoherent. It sounds like I'm trying to steal Ano's DVD from her or something. And Ano's just holding the same pose, the expression as before. Cut that out, would you? Yes, this is serious business, Ano. This won't work. I've got to think of something else.
ごめん、今の忘れて。
Ano's still frozen. Say something.
ね。ごめんね。ちょっと私混乱してて。あいや、わかった。じゃあ間を取ってこの DVD は放課後ネナに渡すことにするね。
Why? How did she come to that conclusion? What difference is she splitting exactly?
ユナ、私が忘れないようにちゃんと放課後声かけて教えてね。頼んだぜ。ブラザー。
She just calls bro? I'm not your bro. Well, that's good, I guess. I'm not your bro, though. Oh my god, Yuna, get out of my head. Why am I quoting you?
なんで？
I don't get what Ano's thinking at all. Why would she change her mind after listening to that nonsense from me?
だってユナそうしてほしいって顔してるから。
Aw, Ano's such a good friend. I like her. I like her more than Hina at this point. But it's still early in the game, she said, dead serious. With the same face, same pose, same smile, same thumbs up as before. Yeah, it's scary when you use that voice with that look. But...
ありがとう。嫌だな。ありがとうなんて言わないでよ。
Yeah, we're friends. That's what we do. We help each other out, bro. Oh, her voice went back.
だって私ら友達じゃん。おっとこれは海の持ちネタだった。
I can't deal with her today. But this helps. It might work. I don't know why Ano listened to my nonsense, but it really helps. Oh, Yuna, do you not get friendship? Like, of course she'll help you. She's your friend. Lunch break. I gave my report to Sachi-san and Megumi while I ate on the roof. I told Sachi-san to wait at the entrance of the inner building and that I'd get one of the Broadcasting Club 3 to stay behind somehow. The rest would be up to her. She agreed, and when I went back to the classroom... Oh, Hina. Yunine. Hina had come to my class. She was being swarmed by my classmates. She'd borrowed the seat in front of Ano, so I thought they were talking, but... Ano's sleeping. My classmates appeared to be sharing the leftovers in their lunches with Hina. What is this? It's like they're feeding a little growing puppy. So you're Tomi-san's childhood friend, Hina-chan? I didn't know that. Ah, I see. There are girls in the track team in here. That must be how this started. Hina's cute, and she is kind of like a puppy, and she'll eat anything if you give it to her. That's like, that's a really weird way to look at your friend, but, whatever. Yunine? Yeah, sorry. What is this? I feel like somebody else is playing with my favorite doll without asking or something. No, Hina's not a doll. What the heck am I thinking? What's up? Did you need something? I was nearby, so I thought I'd give you my lunchbox. Ah, I see. Thanks for coming all this way, Hina. Wow, you make Hina-chan's lunch, Tomi-san? My classmates asked as they reluctantly let Hina go. Looks like you were getting some treats. But Yunine's lunch was better. You shouldn't say something like that now. Did you say thank you to them? Yunine. Yeah? Ano-chan said Wednesday would be good for the study group. Wednesday, the 23rd. Okay, that's fine. That works for you, right, Hina? I can't wait for the food. Yes, I'll make something good. Man, this game makes me hungry. All this talk of food. I want Yuna to cook for me. I mean, they're really hyping this up. Jeez. I'll have to go get something to eat after this. Yay, I'm gonna go back now. Okay, see you. Bye-bye. Yeah, so things we know about Hina is she likes Yuna, she likes her food, and, Yuna kind of has this sort of caregiving position for her. I mean, we don't really see Yuna take care of Hina besides the cooking for her, but it's interesting. I still don't feel like we know too much about her personality, except that she likes meat and she likes running, and she kind of likes Yuna. And by kinda, I mean a heck of a lot likes Yuna. So I almost shouted when Megumi suddenly peered out of the air. What is it? Those three are already heading for the inner building. Huh? What? That's fast? Our homeroom just ended over here. Did their class finish up a little earlier? No, there's no time for this. We've got to stop them before they get to the inner building, and for that... Ano! Yes? You're lending Miyama-san a DVD, right? Oh yeah, let's go. Oh, okay, let's hurry. Miyama-san's got club activities, right? Yeppers. Who says yeppers? Someone's probably going to tell me, I say yeppers. Sounds like a lot of effort to say yeppers. Maybe in Japanese it's translated from a Japanese word that's a bit easier to understand. Anyways, looks like her weird burst of energy from this morning is gone. Well, she did sleep through most of the day, including classes. I continued down the hallway on the shortest path to the inner building. Will we catch them? What will happen if we do? First we have to stop Miyama-san, and then Ano can give her the DVD. Then we somehow keep her here. Should we just ask her to do something for us so she doesn't go with Ichiki-san and Futana-san? Ah, crap. I didn't think this through at all, even though I couldn't come up with anything. We've just got to do something, whatever we can. And then I decided that we caught up with them, right around the stairs. Ah, Nena, we were just looking for you. Ano addressed Miyama-san before I could say anything. At the sound of her voice, Miyama-san turned around, and Ichiki-san and Futana-san with her. Ah, Ano, it's been a while. It's been since the day before yesterday, I think. Did I see you the day before yesterday? I heard you on the broadcast. I'm not gonna fall for it. You won't trick me into mentioning we saw each other this morning and yesterday. Is this conversation real? At least I'm not so tense anymore. I don't know, I listen to a lot of radio, and I tend to feel like I have interactions with the people I hear when I haven't really. It's like friends, you know? It's how you get friends. I call my radio people friends. Still jealous that I never had a broadcasting club in school. It would have been super fun. Oh no, forgot the DVD in the classroom. I thought so. Wait a minute, Ano. Yeah, stop messing up the plan. I'm at a total loss. We can't stop her if we don't have the DVD we're supposed to be giving her. I was too careless. I should have checked to make sure Ano had the DVD with her when we were leaving. Yeah, Yuna, you gotta be on top of your game. You're not on top of your game today, is what I think. The moment I was about to propose that. Sorry. Could you come back to my class? I'll give it to you. Whoa, Ano, isn't that asking too much? I kind of get the feeling Miyama-san isn't going to want to go to the trouble. She might just leave. I was starting to get nervous thinking about it. Geez, what am I supposed to do with you, Ano? Sure, I'll go with you. Huh. I didn't expect that answer. I bet you just forget it again if I asked you to go get it. You've seen through my plan. So, Ano's forgetfulness comes in handy, it seems like, helping us out. See, there's Ichiki-san. They're going to the inner building for club activities, right? She won't just let Miyama-san leave, right? Yeah, no way. They're friends. They do everything together, remember? Sorry, Umi. There's stuff I want to use for our show on that DVD. If I don't borrow it now, who knows when I'll be able to? Sorry for the trouble. Well, if you have to. You know how to use the voice recorder, right? Good luck with the interview. We got it. Come back after you borrow the thing, okay? Sure. I'll just borrow her then. Hey, I'm the one borrowing. Huh? It seems like everything just worked itself out in no time. Everyone turned out perfect for me. Oh, Yuna, you worry too much. What is this? I didn't even do anything. I headed back to the classroom with Ano and Miyama-san, still a little dumbfounded. Will this work? Sachi-san can read their hearts if it's just Ichiki-san and Futano-san, right? I guess it went well, somehow. It wasn't me, though. Everything just worked out. Yeah, Yuna, you're like classic codependent. Like, I don't know if this is the point or if I'm just obsessing on this, but Yuna's a little, kind of got some codependency issues going on now, which I love. I'm totally sympathetic to that. But let's see what's gonna happen next. I finally made it back to the roof. It'd been 2 hours. After Ano and Miyama-san and I went back to the classroom, Ano finally gave Miyama-san the DVD. And then the two of them pretty much simultaneously fell asleep. Due to the circumstances, I couldn't leave the classroom and go up to the roof by myself, just leaving the two of them there like that. And a little while ago, they finally woke up. Miyama-san returned to the broadcasting room, and Ano started home. And I finally made it up to the roof. Ah, geez, what were you doing, Yuna? Just as I expected to her, Megumi bit my head off. I had no excuse, of course. The situation had taken its toll on me as well, and I couldn't even summon a retort. I'm sorry I got held up. It's fine, Yuna-san, and it seems things went well. Well, maybe. But anyway, it worked out. Geez, Sachi-san, you're too soft on Yuna. Well, since Yuna-san held Nana-chan back, Umi-chan and Sasa-chan were the only ones who went to the inner building. Thanks to that, I was able to figure things out. Ooh, I'm excited. What's gonna happen? Was I right in my prediction? So then how'd it go? Out of those three, the one who was in love, I'm so excited, was Sasa-chan. Yes! I knew she was one of them. And it's with Umi, right? It has to be. Because her and Nana had like no interaction. But in that scene with them, with the three of them when we first met them, it was Sasa and Umi doing like the back talk. It was good. Futano-san, so it was her, even though she looks like the coldest of the three of them. And she's in love with Umi-chan. Yes! I'm so excited. Again, another good case of opposites attract, I guess. She was always focused on Umi-chan. Yep, pretty much. Really? Yes, now we know which of the three we should be helping. Right. But for now, let's just wait and see if Sasa-chan has trouble or hit some sort of impasse. In the meantime, Yuna-san. Yes? I'll leave it to you. Leave what to us? What do you... Oh, I get it. Cleaning up that place for Maki-san. I'm really out of it today. Today was really tiring with Ano's energy and all the unexpected things that happened while carrying out the plan. Yes, well, thanks for everything today, you two. Yep. Shut up, Megumi. You don't mean that. Oh, well, I guess you were responding to Sachi because Sachi was thinking you too. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm going to bed early tonight after I eat dinner with Hina. Oh, she's looking forward to eating dinner with Hina. That's how I read that. I also wonder what she's making for dinner. Probably delicious. Probably makes me want something to eat right now. Alright. On to the 23rd. I guess nothing exciting happens on Tuesday. Let's do this. Today marks the beginning of the week before exams. There are no club activities or committee work allowed until tests are over. You can't stay after classes unless you have some special reason. But they let you stay until around 6 if you're studying in the library or your classroom. You only get a little scolding if a teacher catches you fooling around. The week before exams, huh? Oh, Megumi. What's up? Do you need something? No, not really. It's rare for her to come all the way to my classroom without a reason. Don't you want to spend all your free time with Sachi-san? No? Tests sound like a lot of work. Well, it's not like we can get out of them. It is school and all. Well, I don't have any tests. Everybody suddenly starts being studious at this time of year. It's fun to watch. It's not like I only study when exams are coming up, though I can't say what everyone else does, I suppose. It's so nice being a ghost. We don't have tests or anything. No, we just like to look at your magazines and write blood messages on the chalkboard and, you know, play Cupid or Matchmaker. It's super fun being a ghost. I'm tired of hearing that. This is fine, isn't it? My grades aren't bad. You seem like you're good at the basics, but you take a really long time to get back up when you stumble on something. That's incredibly none of your business. Oh, how scary. Talking to her is tiring. Sachi-san sent me with a message. Do your best at your studies this week. Ah, I see. So that's what she's here for. Sachi-san herself said the same thing to me before. I got it. I won't be able to help you until tests are over. I suppose not. I'll finally be able to spend some time with Sachi-san without our third wheel. Would that be me? You guys are the ones who dragged me into this. Well, I'm glad I had to have a break for a while, since I've got to study. And I doubt anything will happen, since everyone's got tests. Yesterday, I tidied up the spot we found for Maki-san. It didn't take as long as I thought it would, so it should be fine as long as I can clean in there a couple more times. If I can manage one time before tests are over, I'll be able to finish up on the last day of exams. And about Futano-san and Ichiki-san in the broadcasting club, we decided to wait and see what Futano-san will do. No problems so far. Well, I'm gonna get going. Today's Wednesday, and there are specials at the Super Tomorrow grocery I don't want to miss. I made sure to check the flyer this morning. And Anna's coming over tonight for a sleepover study session with Hina. I really need to get those two to concentrate on their textbooks. I'm gonna be busy. I want to put some effort into making dinner for Hina and Anno too. I'll go back to Sachi-san then. Yes, you do that, Megumi. I'm here, Yunine. In her place, Hina entered the classroom. She came over to my desk, bowing her head to the other track members in the room. Ready to head home? Okay, I'll wake Anno up then. We're stopping by the Chumaru, okay? Wake up, Anno. Hina's here. We're going to head home. Nah. I'm not quite sure what that would sound like, but that's what I imagine. A kind of like sleepless, nah. Like, I don't want it. Don't wake me up. Sleeping in class. Is like Nana a bad influence on her or something? Or not a bad influence, but an influence. Ooh, Yuna's room. Very nice. Oh God, that sounds so good. I was a little worried about the calorie count, but you need sugar when you're studying. A little extra energy wouldn't hurt. Yes, sugar, caffeine, and sometimes alcohol. You know, balances things out. I got bored, so I switched to math. Bored? Are you really going to remember this stuff? Man, English was always more exciting to me than math. Always. Math puts me to sleep. I mean, I'm very curious and interested in it a lot of times, but I just don't have the mind to grasp it. So I'd much rather study English. But it's kind of cool. Hina might have an aptitude for math instead. I'm fine with humanities, but I'm not so great at math and science. Yeah, it sucked too because I loved science, but math is such an integral part of a lot of science that it sucks if you don't have a good grasp of math. You can't get the science. Anna's the opposite. She's good at science and not great with the humanities. We often show each other our notes and help with each other's poor subjects. It looks like Hina's learned from my example and studies every day, but it seems like she doesn't have that much spare time since she's always busy with track practice. Good scores on her first exams at Chirojo would put her parents at ease. Though, it seems like they're not expecting too much from her grade-wise. I think they're happy as long as she is. Good parents. But that's all the more reason why I want to make sure she's studying on the week before exams. Come to think of it, you were super popular the other day, weren't you, Hina-chan? I want to, but it looks like we're already derailing. Everyone was saying you were really cute. When she came to our class to give me her lunchbox, they were like, she's so tiny and adorable, but it looks like she'd bite your hand off if you tried to pet her. A ferocious cuteness. Big sis, so proud. That's really hard to say. Big sis is so proud. That sounds better. Is that a compliment? Yeah, I don't know if that's a compliment. You're ferociously cute. Come hang out with us again. I bet everyone will give you some more of their lunches. Yes, Hina's always down for food. I love it. Come on, Hina, don't be lured by the food. Please, people talk about you in my class too, Ano-chan. Oh, really? Like what? They say you're like a princess and you have big boobs. Well, they're being honest. Maybe like that time she forgot her bra. Came to school with that bra. I don't know how that happens either. You don't forget that. Anything else? What else do they say? They also talk about school ghost stories. Ooh, ghost stories. Huh? What about me? Nothing else about you. Man, I remember when I went to college, there was a popular ghost story about someone who died in an elevator in one of the dorms, and that's why nobody rode the elevator. I think people just didn't really get the point of riding an elevator up one floor, though. It's kind of pointless unless you have a disability and you can't walk up the stairs, obviously, but... Yeah, I guess so. Our school's pretty old, so I bet there are a bunch of them. Oh, Yuna. I guess it's not kosher to come out and be like, by the way, I met 2 of them, and they're strong-arming me into playing matchmaker for them. Yeah, I bet there's a ghost or 2 there. Oh, right on the money, Ano. Ano's, like, connected. Yep, there are 2 on the roof. I can't really be scared of ghost stories anymore after seeing them for real. They might not all be scary, though. There was a really cool person at our school. It was a really long time ago, though. She was a student here before the war. Her friend was about to fall from the roof, but she saved her and fell in her place. She died, though, of course. Oh, that's sad. That's super sad. And I bet you that's probably Sachi and Megumi, or it's connected to them somehow. I'm not sure how, considering what we know about them, but yeah, that's sad too, and sad when people die young. Her pal, her gal pal, her best friend, she managed to pull her friend back onto the roof, but instead, she ended up falling. She flew toward the ground, slowly. I don't know if you fall slowly to the ground. And the last thing she saw was her friend looking down at her from the roof. At least her friend was safe. Or so I've heard. The dramatization was brought to you by Ano Fuji. Whoa. And in honor of her courage and dedication, and to mourn her death, the school planted the enoki tree by the Hoshikan building. Huh. That part's true, since there is an enoki tree there. Is she talking about Sachi-san? I get the feeling she is. I don't know how much of Ano's story is true, but Sachi-san did say she died in an accident. Hey Ano, which roof was that? Huh? The Hoshikan building, right? But the Hoshikan's new, isn't it? It wasn't there before the war, right? They rebuilt it, right? So it was the old Hoshikan building. Ah, I see. She must be talking about Sachi-san. She did go to the school at some point. I mean, obviously. Megumi, too. The white and black sailor uniforms they wear, they're the old uniforms of our school. I didn't know that when I first met them, but it wasn't hard to find when I looked it up afterwards. That's how they looked when they were alive here. Oops, trigger finger. That's how they looked when they were alive there, in the uniforms they wore in those times. I wonder what their school lives were like. What did they do? Will they tell me about it at some point? They better. Such setup for this stuff. I want to know. It's unusual for you to be interested in this kind of stuff, Yuna. Well, I thought I should get you guys back to studying soon, but I didn't want to be rude about it. Hey, Yuna, say that again, but more like a tsundere. Oh God, don't say that out. Don't refer to a real person like that, Ano. Come on. Too many video games and anime get into your head. Yeah, we've got to keep studying for now. We should be concentrating on that. I've got to make sure my school life continues on like normal. All this ghost stuff has been really throwing me off lately, as it would throw a normal person off. Ooh, alright. Okay, so now we're I guess, week of exams, and now we're jumping to the 31st. Either way, guess nothing exciting happens this week. And let's continue on. Exams finished without incident, and I think I did pretty well. I'm relieved to think I avoided any particularly bad scores. Our last test ended, then homeroom ended, then we were finally back to regular school life. Hina was excited about getting back to running with the track team, and I was back to that task I agreed to after the Golden Week holidays. That should just about do it. Yes, I think this is quite enough. Thank you so much, Yuna-san. Aw, Sachi's so, nice and grateful, and I love that about her. I was cleaning the last untouched spots of the storage room. It was still pretty dirty for all the tidying up I'd done, but Maki-san would have to do the rest, like we planned. I was pretty tired after doing it all myself, though, especially when it came to moving some of the heavier boxes. But it was less stressful to not have to order someone else around. Yeah, I agree. You want something done right, you do it yourself. Too much stress involving other people. Of course, Sachi-san's a ghost, so she couldn't actually help me clean. She did at least watch to see if anyone came close to the room, however. Now it's just a matter of guiding Maki-san to this place. Right. Sachi-san's voice sounded gleeful. She must have really been happy about being able to give Maki-san and Aihara-senpai a place where they could relax. I felt like I hadn't done enough to prepare the space, but it wouldn't be good to overdo it. And at that moment, Megumi's blood writing appeared on the other side of the window. Seriously, Megumi, I love that Megumi. By the way, I love that Megumi that likes to do the blood writing. It's awesome. You wouldn't expect that from someone like her, but it's great. Maki-chan's heading your way. She got the letters backwards. Well, I could still read it at least. Oh, that seems to be good timing. I'll get out of here. Yes, leave the rest to me. I'll guide Maki-chan here. Good luck. Yeah, I thought Maki-san might come here. You can't just skip the inner building if you're looking for secret places on campus. Sachi-san could handle the rest. Careful not to disturb the dust, I left the reference room. God, the school seems like it's so big, and I'm so kind of jealous. My high school was so small. You couldn't get lost anywhere. You know, it's probably designed that way, really, to keep the delinquents in line, as we all were treated. Oh, Yuna! Megumi came over to me when I left the building. Geez, would it kill her not to glare like that? Well, you finished your cleaning, I assume. Yep. Megumi's been in a bad mood since before I started working on the reference room. Geez, you can do things on your own, can't you? Why do you have to take Sachi-san with you? I did clean on my own. Sachi-san couldn't help me after all. Sachi-san just decided to come with me herself. What's that supposed to mean? You should be happy you got to clean with Sachi-san watching over you. Thank her, why don't you? What exactly do you want me to do? This is all because she can't go into the inner building. She's frustrated because Sachi-san and I had to leave her alone while I was cleaning. But why should I care about that? This had better work. I won't allow it not to. It'll be fine, as long as Sachi-san can get Maki-san in there. Oh? Sachi-san would never fail. Are you trying to imply something? You were the one wondering whether or not it would work. I just meant that Sachi-san will surely do her part, as long as you haven't messed up your cleaning. I sighed and looked over at Megumi. the ghost in the white sailor uniform. I learned a little about Sachi-san in our study session the other day, about her when she was alive. What about this one? I wonder what she was like when she went here. What are you glaring at me for? I'm not glaring. Why is she so antagonistic towards me? Well, she's probably just jealous because Sachi-san seems to like me. I might be able to get mad at her if it wasn't so obvious, though it's exasperating and irritating, and sometimes I'm surprised by the strength of Megumi's feelings for Sachi-san. She doesn't hide her love or her hostility towards me. She feels that strongly for Sachi-san. She's incredibly honest about it all. Is that what it means to love someone? Though I sort of get the feeling that Megumi isn't exactly a typical case. Oh, Sachi-san! I followed Megumi's gaze to the inner building and spotted Sachi-san floating over towards us. How'd it go? She found the room, and it seems she likes it. Yay! It will be wonderful if Maki-chan and Miki-chan can spend time together there. Yeah! Our work here is complete, Yuna-san. Yeah, looks like it. Thank you for everything. No problem. Megumi's glaring at me again. We should head back up to the roof to discuss what we'll do from here. Okay. With that, the two kindred spirits, floated up toward the roof. Unable to follow them that way, I trudged over to the school building and the stairs. Today's the last day of May. Tomorrow, June begins. This month turned out to be a little too exciting, but as long as I'm with these two, I bet June's going to be just the same. Listening to their energetic, annoying conversations while I eat my lunch, accidents, running around, and cleaning after school. Seeing surprising new expressions on the faces of the people I've met. It was that sort of May. That building looks huge. By the way, speaking of the size of the school, that building alone was probably like the size of half my school. Cool, so again, this is a bit of a little shorter video, but I think I will cut it here for today. Looks like next time we've got some new, we're gonna go back in time. It looks like going back to Maki and Aihara senpai, so we will, not that one though. Okay, so next time we're gonna take a break from Yuna and get into some other character stories. Thanks for watching and listening to me ramble, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Take care.